on our way for our live chat every night. 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we come on live and just chat about really whatever comes up in the comments, y'all. All right, now my nose is itching. Let me get my glasses on here and scratch my nose a minute and give Facebook time. We are live on Facebook and live on YouTube. So watch whichever platform you prefer to watch. I just got back up here probably, it's already pitch dark outside, y'all. I got back up here about 7:15 from the coop and just now posted that video onto Facebook. Thank you, Rebecca, for the gift. All right, we have had a busy day. Of course, I think I say that every day. Y'all got up this morning and I had to mail off some cookbooks and birdhouses. So thank y'all for the ones purchasing the cookbooks and the birdhouses. I have a few more medium-sized birdhouses, and that's all I got left. There may be one large, but other than that, I am just only have a few of the medium ones left. So let me know if you're interested in them birdhouses that my brother builds. All right, boy, it is hot in here. I think because I walked to the coop, you know, and then when I come back, it's kind of hot. And then Tony's family, his mom and her brothers and sisters and their spouses, every year have what they call a vegetable dinner. And it's usually late August or sometime in September, and they just all get together and fix a bunch of different vegetables. So I showed a little video of the food. I remembered to take that video of the food. And of course, y'all know I ate me a piece of cornbread covered in good old pinto beans. And I think Tony's mom had made the pinto beans, and they were delicious. The juice was good and thick, how I like it. And they were delicious. So that's what I ate, a little bit of dessert. And we ended up staying over there probably 3 or 4 hours. We didn't come home till about after 4 o'clock, I think. So we were there the biggest part of the day today. But it was a good time. Her brothers and sisters, they get together pretty often. There's 5 girls and 2 boys still left. So there's still 7 siblings left. And they're all, half of them are in their 80s and the rest are pushing 80. So they are all getting up there. And I see a lot of people on Facebook talking about my chicken. Went to the coop tonight, opened the door, and there was a chicken laying on the floor. I haven't identified which chicken it is yet. I have to go in there and look at my list to see if I can tell which one it is. It was one of the light colored ones. And I don't know why I couldn't see any marks in it. It just must have just fell over dead. So I don't know anything about that. That's why you want to try to replenish your chickens, you know, get a couple every year because they do die sometimes. You don't know why. I have no idea what happened to that one, but it was gone when it was just laying in the floor dead. So I don't know what happened to it. I didn't have any kind of markings on it or anything. I kind of flipped it over and seen. It was not Shirley. I could understand if it was Shirley. Shirley's that old one. It was not Shirley. So, yeah, it was not Shirley. I was looking to see if maybe it was, because that would explain things. She's a little bit older than the rest. But it wasn't her, and I don't know which breed it was either. And she looked healthy, y'all. She didn't have anything wrong with her at all. So I don't know what happened to her. She might have had a heart attack or something. I don't know. I have no idea what happened to her. Somebody said, what was the other one light that got up on your lap? Precious used to be the one that got up on my lap. It wasn't Precious. This one didn't have a name. There was two that looked exactly alike, and I'm going to have to see. This one did not have a name because it was two of the light-colored ones that looked exactly alike. And I don't think I had named them two because they looked alike. Somebody said we got static on YouTube tonight. And it was not the chicken that goes to bed early. That's a dark-colored chicken. It was not her. She was already up on the nest. You'll have to go and look at the video. I opened the door and it was laying there, so I had no choice but to tell y'all and show you, and then I didn't show you anymore. I went ahead and got it out of the coop off camera. But I couldn't help it when I opened the door and it was on there. Let me see if I can, sometimes if it's staticky, I can turn this around and flip it back. I don't know why in the world it's staticky. Maybe there's a storm brewing outside. I don't know what's going on YouTube. If it's static on YouTube, jump over onto Facebook, maybe for tonight. I did get connected to Starlink. I'm on Starlink right now. I don't know what could be causing. I got a full signal just like I always do. You might want to just jump over onto Facebook because it is very stormy outside. It looked like it was going to rain when I went to get the chickens. When I went to get the chickens' eggs. There's no static on Facebook. Facebook is fine tonight. So just go ahead, if you're on YouTube and it's too staticky, just jump over to Facebook. We are on Facebook Live too. There's a good picture on Facebook and everything is good right now. You just never know which one. Good thing we go both, so we always have a choice, because it says like sometimes it's Facebook messing up, sometimes it's YouTube. Somebody said it's the phone. Maybe I need to turn my phone off and reset it. I think I'll do that. I don't hardly ever turn. This is an iPhone that I use for YouTube. I probably need to turn it off and turn it back on and reset it every once in a while, because I do travel around with that one and I don't turn it off. So we'll do that. Somebody said I watched Miss Annie and one of her chickens died as well. I did not even know Miss Annie had chickens. That's unusual. I watched Miss Annie a lot, but I never knew she had chickens. All right. Yeah, Starlink seems to have a pretty good signal. I don't have it mounted yet. It's just laying on the back patio, but I'm going to order something eventually to get it up on the roof and see if I can get Trevor to go up on the roof and mount it up there for me. Whew, it's hot in here tonight, y'all. Let's go ahead while people's jumping over, and we'll go ahead and read the devotion for today. Tonight it is in Psalm 109, Saturday, September 6th. Can y'all believe 1 week of September is gone? In 1 month, I'll be going to Africa. It's going to get here quick, y'all. September for us is going to be real busy. All right, Psalm 109. May this be the Lord's payment to my accusers, to those who speak evil of me. Some of y'all better pay attention to this one. The news was horrific. A live-in foreign domestic helper had been so ill-treated by the family she worked for that she died. The employers were eventually jailed, but I felt it wasn't enough. They should have suffered the same horrors they put that poor girl through, I thought, and then be put to death. Then I wondered if my anger had crossed the line. Was I wrong to think such a thing? Reading Psalms 109 gave me an insight into our natural sense of justice. David, for one, wrestled with anger toward those who wrong the poor and needy. May his days be few, may his children be fatherless, and his wife a widow, he charged. But King David didn't take revenge on these men, even though he had the power to. Instead, he turned to God as a true source of justice and deliverance. May this be the Lord's payment to my accusers, to those who speak evil of me, he said. Save me according to your unfailing love. I maybe should put that verse up at the top of all my videos. I believe God made us with an inherent sense of justice, for it reflects his own character. And we can express our feelings honestly, but ultimately we're to leave judgment and punishment to him, trusting him to bring justice in his time and way. The Apostle Paul states things clearly. Do not take revenge, but leave room for God's wrath. And block them. No, it doesn't say that. All right. Phew. It is hot in here tonight. I don't think I'm going to pull my hair up in a ponytail tonight. Get this up off my neck. I think I got hot by walking. I was walking kind of fast to get back up here to the house. Sometimes, you know, you got to pull that hair up off your neck. It's hot in here. Tony gets cold a lot, so we keep the air kind of high. And but sometimes I just get way too hot here. Oh, okay. Somebody said not Miss Annie. It's Life with Annie. Okay, I was gonna say I see Miss Annie a lot, and I have never seen her have a chicken. Whew. All right, I see a bunch of people jumped off of YouTube, so I'll reset that phone tonight, and maybe that'll help tomorrow night. We'll have to see. Yeah, I need a fan in here. I need a big old ceiling fan in this room, but I don't know if people put ceiling fans in their main living room. But it needs one in here because it's always hot in this room. How do you run the Starlink cable from outside to indoors? Right now, it's just running under the back door. It's just coming in underneath the back door into the house. That's where it is right now, and it's just sitting here in the floor over here by the back door. So I don't know how I'm going to set it up eventually, but that's where it is right now, just sitting there in the floor. I may put it up on top of something. I'll have to see. Somebody said there's no static now. Okay, maybe it is storm related, and it fixed itself. I don't know. What's happening with y'all? Whew. I gotta fan myself, y'all. I hear the air just kicked on. It must have been hot today. I don't know what the temperature was here, but it was hot outside. I went outside when we were over there at the vegetable dinner, and it was stinking hot. Somebody asking, did I figure out what happened with the chicken? No, it had no signs on it, so I have no idea how to, you know, without any markings, it's hard to tell. So, Miss Kitty is on the front porch, and Tom, they'll probably be out here after a while. They've been out here this morning, and I usually in the evenings take them a treat out there and give it to them. Let's see, what else is going on here? Oh, let's see. Sarah said, you might not want to put your Starlink on the roof because in the winter, how will you clean the snow? It has something built into it. Now, I don't know. It says like when snow, it's a warming device. I was reading about it. But, you know, if it snowed a whole lot at one time, that's a good idea. How are we going to... I might not put it on the rooftop then, because we do get some snow in the winter. I might just have to get me a pole and run it up a pole that I can at least get to clean. I didn't think about that. So, yeah, that might be a good idea, because we do get, sometimes we get no snow and other times we get a foot of snow. And if we get a foot of snow, I ain't going to be crawling up there, because sometimes on the satellite dish, y'all know last year I had to take my big old pool, my big net for the pool, and I had to go up there and try to get some of the, or stand out back here and try to knock some of that snow off of my satellite dish, because it wasn't, the satellite dish wasn't working. Yeah, we got some snow last winter. We did get a couple big ones. People are still asking what happened to my chicken. I do not know what happened to my chicken. All right, Joyce Casey said she mailed me a check today. I got some checks today in the mail. Several checks started coming today, where we are raising money to buy a wheelchair and some home modifications to a bathroom and some doorways for a gentleman in North Carolina. I don't know if I told y'all that before, but he's from North Carolina, around maybe the Winston-Salem area. That's where he lives. So his mom is a fireside family member. I know his mother. I do not know him personally. I just know his mother personally, and she's a fireside member. So he has a muscle disease that is getting worse by the day, and now he's actually confined to the wheelchair. He can't walk on his own anymore. So that's what we're doing. We are raising money. I got just over $1,000 so far. Some of y'all asked me that. You can either, if you want to give, we usually from time to time take up money on Fireside for different needs. So I thought this was a good need because his mom was going to try to have some bake sales at her church. And, you know, that's going to take an awful long time to raise some money for that. So we are, he does not have, what you call that, not leukemia. What's that muscle disease that people get? I can't even think of it, y'all. He doesn't have that. It's a big long name, and I don't know what it's called, but it's some type of a muscle disease. But it's not the regular, MS. It's not MS, but it's something similar to that. Yeah, that's right. Nope, there was no snake in the coop. I think I will see, I've never had a snake in my coop. Hallelujah. I think with the guineas out there in that field, if they see it, they would go after. But anyhow, we're raising money. Anything, if you want to give. You can do PayPal or Zelle, and I get that right away. If not, you can mail a check. If you need my address, my PayPal, or my Zelle number, send my page a message, and I will respond to that message when we get off of Fireside tonight. And that's how we normally do. And thank you for all the ones that gave already. And I'm going to draw for some prizes. We'll probably just do it maybe another week or something. We'll see how that goes. Because if you're going to give, you're going to give. If not, we'll just move on from that and try to help what we can. So I had said earlier, you know, if you want to give, you can still give. I'll probably just talk about it another week or so, but it's never too late to give. Anything that comes in, I will pass on to her. I think it's, she told me between 4,000 and 5,000 is their estimate for what all they had to get done. So, all right. It's not muscular dystrophy. It's some other kind of something. It's a big long name. So it's not a name that I can easily remember. But she told me what it was. The chicken that died is not the one that went to bed early. I will try to find a picture of which one died. When I figure out which one it is. I took a picture of it laying there so I could identify the color of the feathers, and I have notes in my office, and I will try to see. Yeah, I'm not going to put anything, a Rain-X or anything on, Rain-X probably wouldn't hurt the satellite dish, but I'm not going to put anything like that on this Starlink thing. This Starlink has a built-in heater that is supposed to melt any snow that touches it. It was not Pearl, and it was not Shirley. So it was one that I had two that was exactly alike, and it was one of them. So I got to figure that out. I'll try to let y'all know when I can figure that out. The 4 baby chicks should start laying sometime, maybe the end of September. We'll have to see. We just got, I think, 6 eggs today. So we haven't been getting a lot of eggs. So, do I like the Starlink? Well, so far it works a little bit better than the last thing I had. It's not lightning fast, but it is a little bit better than what I had. It seems like the last couple nights, the Facebook, toward the end of Facebook, kind of messed up. But other than that, yeah. No, it wasn't the one Violet knocked off. That was a red chicken that got knocked off last night. It was not Pebbles. This chicken did not have a name. So she might have died of a broken heart. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It was not the one that got knocked off, though. That was the red chicken. So I'll be keeping an eye on the chickens to see if any more drop dead. You know, she could have ate something. You just never know with the chicken. I did give them a bunch of scraps yesterday or the day before. One, I can't remember which day it was. I think it was yesterday. They got all them scraps. She might have overeaten. I don't know. Sometimes chickens only last, sometimes they last a while, and sometimes they quit laying after a couple of years. So, no, the chicken is not one that was always on the roost. That one was still up there when I looked and seen the one on the dead. You can look at my video and, you know. Sue Montague, yes, I got your check today. Thank you so much. She sent a check in for the building fund of my church. So thank you, thank you, thank you. She is so good to donate to the building fund. I don't know if that chicken had any parasites. I ain't never seen anything on that chicken. I've never seen any. I've never had any parasites in my chicken coop. In 12, 13 years I've been doing these chickens. So I don't know, just sometimes out of the blue you go in there and a chicken is dead. I did see that Lindsay gave the kittens back to the shelter. I did not hear if they ever tested positive. I'm assuming they did because she gave them back, but I don't know. So yeah, sometimes from time to time, chickens die and you don't know why. You just open the coop. One time I was on vacation and Trevor opened up the guinea coop and one was laying there dead. You just never know. It just, they just, chickens come and go, and it's just a part of farm life. I'm glad it wasn't one that had a name, though. All right, Mavis said that they did test positive for ringworm. Okay, I did not hear that part. I tried to look back through her videos, but I didn't hear that part. All right. Somebody said some chickens live 8 years. Yeah, I think this is the first time Lindsay's had any kind of a cat that had ringworm. I know people that's had it. When do you start cleaning chickens up for the winter and fall? I will probably clean everything. I will be cleaning before I go to Africa. I will clean all the coops out again. The chicken coop stays pretty clean because of my poop system. All the poop goes into that, goes onto that blue tarp. So I can take that off and clean it. Poop doesn't get a lot on the floor anymore, so that's nice. Of course, I don't know if it smells down there because I can't smell anything, you know. Some of y'all are trying to still guess what that man has. It's none of those things. I will have to figure out what it is. She texted me, but I can't look at my phone right now. When do we go to Africa? We leave on October the 2nd, and I think we will get back here on about the 13th or 14th. I think we leave on the 13th and get home on the 14th or something like that. Lori said she wouldn't do good on a farm because she gets attached. Well, it's just a part of, I do not have like an attachment syndrome. I mean, some people I know get real attached to animals. I have never been one that gets real attached to animals. So it's just, I don't get attached to anything. I always tell people I don't get attached because at any moment they can leave the premises, you know. So that's just my kind of personality. I've never been one to get super attached. You know, I like all my animals, but especially chickens, they come and they go. But the ones that you name and they walk right up to you, like my 3 guinea boys. I am attached to my 3 guinea boys because they come running when I come walking down there. You'll see in the video today that the 3 guinea boys come running when they see me walking to the field. Jason them will be here tomorrow night. The whole family is coming tomorrow night to spend the night, and then I think Tiana has to be at the hospital, I think about 6 o'clock in the morning. So we will all be up, well, they'll be up early. And but Jace will be here probably most of the week. Not sure how long Tiana's going to be in the hospital. His mama, she has having I think the 3rd surgery on her jaw. Something with the bone. She had a big tumor in her jaw, and she had it cut out, and she had to have the like 6 teeth pulled down there and all that cut out. And they've been trying to build that bone back up, but something's not happening. So I'm not sure. You know, I'm not positive about everything going on with that. Chickens do slow down. I think something bit me on my leg. I was scratching on my leg there. Chickens slow down in around September, October. It's called molting, where some of their feathers fall out, and they just slow up. It's like their little resting period, so they don't lay a lot. Start getting darker earlier. The time's about to change, and a lot of them lose all their feathers, and they just look pitiful. But they get through it, and they will come back around. So we just know that sometimes sometimes their feathers are going to fall out, and it's going to be a slim pickings on the eggs sometimes for a while. So I had 19 chickens. Now I have 18. So there's 18 chickens. Y'all help me remember that when I go counting them next time. So I think Tiana's surgery is Monday morning. So I know she's got to be at the hospital Monday morning. I'm not sure what time is the surgery. How many kids does Tony have? He has 4 kids. When am I going to start decorating for the fall? Well, I have a couple pumpkins out in my shed, and if I go out there, I might get them. I don't know. I'm not a big fall decorator. I decorate Christmas to the max. But as far as fall, I have never been a fall decorator. I always think, well, what's the use of putting it out for a month? But I'm just not real big on decorating, y'all. I'm not good at it, and I didn't get the light fixed in the coop. I didn't go and figure out which ones I got to, I didn't go down there and mess with the coop. I might go down tomorrow and fill their waters up, and all that. All right, y'all, it is 8:29, and I think I got on here right at 8 o'clock. So, yeah, y'all pray for Tiana. That's going to be Monday, and we didn't get to see them today. They were busy running some errands and stuff today, and they sent a picture of Jace. It looked like they took him to a park and had him on a little swing, and so we will see him back tomorrow evening, I think is when they're coming. Yeah, no, the chicken did not have a name, but I'll let y'all know which one it was, if I can figure it out. All right, that's going to be it for tonight. Remember, PayPal, Zelle, and send me a check. If you want to donate to the man who we're raising money to get this wheelchair and stuff for. And so we can get that all wrapped up. If you intend to give, try to get it done if you can. All right, so we can wrap it up and I don't have to keep lingering on stuff. I got so many projects going on, y'all. You don't even know some of my projects. But I just got piles in my office of all these projects I'm working on. All right, everybody, have a great night, a blessed night. We will be live at the church in the morning. I don't know. I might start going live back on, I don't know. We go live on Facebook. We're on the church's page. So if y'all don't know where the church's page is, try to get over to the church's page. And I go live on YouTube. So we'll probably keep doing the YouTube because, Facebook, deletes your lives after 30 days. So we don't want to delete our church services. So that's why I put them on YouTube. Yes, I still have that giraffe tracking thing on my phone. I sure do. Somebody gave me a giraffe tracking and it's on my phone. It sure is. All right. Good night, everybody. Have a great night. Try to enjoy the rest of the evening or get on to bed if you're already ready for bed. All right. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow.